Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Taco Tuesday, the very best live sale on all of the internet, right here on the Imperial Commissary. Thank you very much for joining me tonight on this frigid night in Nashville, Tennessee, the frozen tundra of Nashville, Tennessee. I feel like I'm up in Green Bay, Wisconsin for this one. It is freezing. Andrea and I have not had power for 3 days going on now, and we are over here at the super secret, thank God we have the secret IC Toys Nashville location that has heat, and we have been crashing on an air mattress and living it up. So, watching Belky Bar Taco moves. But I got no complaints. We are nice and warm, hanging out with friends. Can't go wrong. And have all this fun Star Wars stuff to check out while we wait. But I got another massive wild find this week. So that was cool. So I've got lots of great stuff for you. Look at all these cards. Mox. Who's ready? I'm ready. But welcome. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Make sure when you get into the room you say, hey, so I know you can see me and I can see you and you can hear me and I can see what you write in order to therefore hearing you through your text. How about that? We got some comments. Let's say, hey, Mark Ruick coming in all the way from the land down under. What up, buddy? How you doing? How you been? Aaron Moffat, how's it going, buddy? Dan Belky Bartakamoose. I've been watching Bartakamooses quite a bit. And cousin Larry Appleton. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Derek Cernock. Aloha. Hello and goodbye, eh? What's going on, folks? What's going on? Ain't thawing out yet. Gosh, it is cold, man. Pete John, what's up, dude? Thank you, Mark Ruick. That's the Taco Tuesday song. Miss it, you must not. This is the way. Every Tuesday, come and play. And yes, if you're wondering, I am dancing behind the screen whilst that is playing. Sean Conover, what up, dude? Happy Tuesday with the hot sauce on it. Thank you very much. This is my Taco Tuesday hat, provided to me by Michael Lester, who's a really good dog, or a good guy. My dog is here somewhere, and he's a terrible dog. Andrea says, please send me the link. Let me send you the link. Every Tuesday, come and play. There's Chad. What is up?
See how the chat's cut off?
Ah, the chat's cut off.
Yeah, Andrew said send the link. I think you got that right.
Yeah, there's her link. And let me fix the chat. That's because I had to use my OBS for a other thing this week. So therefore it was Taco Tuesday. Hold on, folks. I gotta fix the camera. Every Tuesday, come and play. There we go. Taco Tuesday. All right. That is corrected. Yeah, I had I was talking to somebody on the chats there, the video chat, and that's why my thing was all messed up there. Hang over to Mattress End, man. My feet hang over every Mattress End. Do you know what I didn't know? And I'm sorry about the beard. I am never like this, ever, but I do not have my razor with me. So you see a bit of fuzz. I look like a hobo. And I apologize, but it is what it is. Yeah, my feet hang over every Mattress End. Do you know what I found out? All right. Do you know the difference between a king-size mattress and a California king-size mattress? King-size mattress is shorter, but wider. A California king is thinner, but longer. So on a California king, I fit lengthwise. On a regular king-size bed, my feet do hang off, so it is quite annoying. On a queen-size blow-up air mattress, my feet super hang off, and yeah, it's not the best. But it's wonderful now, and it's all good, and we were out there today at BJ's buying a mattress, so we're good to go. And Chad hooks everything up, so Chad is awesome. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? Michael Lester, there we go. Seriously, y'all, call a buddy and tell him to tune in for this one. Yeah, Michael Lester already was in here. He was picking through, because that's the wonderful thing about working for IC Toys Nashville is you get first dibs on absolutely everything I find. So he was psyched about that. Darren Anderson knows it. Yeah, Mox. We need a Mox girl. Carrying around Mox. Mox. That's what we need. Andrea has a link now. Greetings from the frozen tundra of New Orleans. I think pretty much the whole United States is the frozen tundra or something right now. Sean Conover, how you doing there, bud? Darren Oscavari, sup, dude? Kevin Bruno, what's up, buddy? Mark Ruick, 48 degrees C here in Fires. That seems hot. I don't know. I'm terrible at C's. I hope the deals are hot because it's freezing in Missouri. The deals are hot, brother. You're going to find the hottest deals you ever seen, man. I mean, no disrespect, but listening to anyone in the south of the Mason-Dixon talk about cold weather are adorable. Here's the thing, Toby Black, because I'll give you the reason here. You ready? You guys up in Canada, and even where I'm from originally, Connecticut, we have the right infrastructure to deal with this, so it's good. You know what I mean? You lose power, you get 3 feet of snow. Yeah, it's 3 feet of snow. And we can't ever have that. But you guys have big, giant monster trucks that are ready to dig out 3 feet of snow. You got salt for days. You got all the infrastructure in place to take care of it. We don't. We've got 300 linemen out there killing themselves to put on power for 300,000 people that lost power. There's still 160,000 people without power in Nashville, I think. And it's going into day 4 of like 0-degree weather. So it's no bueno. But I do hear you. We need a lot more snow to compete, but we aren't competing. We don't even have the proper technology to compete. I love tacos too, Sean. That's a good one there. Chad is the producer, man. Chad is my tech support. Chad is everything. Chad helps a lot. Ooh, you like the beard? There you go. That's McDreamy, right? From the Grey's Anatomy right there. I'm McDreamy. They came out with Grey's Anatomy and everybody stopped shaving every day. I don't know. It's like a bunch of hippies, I guess. I don't know what the rule is. Flash Gordon Auto Amazing. Yeah, right, dude? That's a great autograph for cheap. -2 and 20 inches of snow. Gee whiz, brother. Too much. Grow it out? Absolutely not. Beards make you itch, and then your food gets stuck in them, and it's... Oof. Long beards kind of skeeve me out, man. Andrea's already done from all my blabbing of tagging. Good evening, Dan Miller. 61 in South Florida, and I'm freezing. That's cold for Florida, for sure. It really is in New Jersey. Same. Yeah, I believe it, brother. And Andrea's all done, so I don't know. Usually I put out something small so nobody feels bad or misses anything. We'll still do that. Let's just do it with what do I got here on this table here? We got a regular old Biker Scout. We got a Biker Scout with no blaster. We're going to put him out on letter A so nobody feels bad that they missed out on anything. Nice looking biker, though. Every Tuesday, come and play. Taco Tuesday. I have no desire to push through the itch. Push through the itch. I like it. Ooh, let's get some tunes. Yeah, talk about the producer being Chad. Here's some wonderful tunes that Chad found us. So I don't get copyright infringement, but we still get to listen to Star Wars stuff, even though it's a little medieval style or whatever. But still, it's nice. Letter A, Naked Biker Scout, starting off with a doll hair. Alright, we got some music there. Four degrees in New Mexico. Man, that was the craziest thing about New Mexico. I think I've said it on here before. But with the trucking company, you never think about it. But New Mexico, there's a lot of bad weather, man. But you think New Mexico, it's so far south, it wouldn't have bad weather. It does. Tons of it. All right, what are you here for? You here for Kenner? You here for Willie Letty? You here for Mox? Mox? What are you here for? Let's get the first one. The first wheel, we're going to start off with Kenner. So these are going to be just regular Kenner figures, complete and stuff like that. Here's a Bosk for letter B, because you got to have letter B, Bosk. That's the rules. He is a pretty good Bosk. Got some nicks and damage. Definitely not perfect in any way, but definitely not terrible. Starting off at $1. Can't go wrong with that kind of price. Letter B is Bosk. Letter C, IG88. IG. The hot sauce of sales. You got it, baby. You come out of a Taco Tuesday sale feeling spicy from that hot sauce. Bringing the fire, bringing the fire, bringing the fire. Better stock up on TP because you gonna need it. That's letter C is IG88. And letter D, how about a dang nice Boba Fett? Woo! He looks good. Let me see here. Boba, Boba, Boba. Got a couple little scratches, but still a beautiful Boba. That is a Hong Kong Boba Fett. I don't know what kind of COO that is, so you guys tell me. Every Tuesday, come and play Taco Tuesday. Got just the letter C down there, no circle around the C. So whatever that means, I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Remember, if you need an eye loop, get an IC Toys eye loop. They are only $10. Just tell Andrea to add one to your package. They're right there. They're exactly like the $20 one on Amazon, except they're $10 and they are IC Toys Nashville branded. The best deal on the internet. An IC Toys eye loop. Just ask Andrea to add one to your box or your bin or your package, and she will. All right. We got the first rack rolling. There you go, A, B, C, D. All right, for the next rack, let's do, what do you say, Lily Letty on the next rack? Or what do you think, guys and gals? Guys and gals, what do you think? All right, for rack 2, we're going to do Lily Letty. We're going to start off. Let a Luke Jedi you want, and a Letty Trooper. What? Stormtrooper? Let me see what I got, Aaron. Aaron is my pro bono federally licensed nonprofit attorney. So, if you want to be able to choose what I put out immediately and I jump to satisfy your needs, be a pro bono attorney for the nonprofit. Yes, I have both. Ta-da! Let's sell them. No Letty Jawas. To tell you the truth, what was going on in Letty Jawas, I was down there in Mexico, and Letty Jawas still sell for $1,000 in Mexico City, whereas the Letty Jawas up here only sell for about $800, $900, $900 really. So there wasn't any margin at all. They were more expensive there than they are here. Hopefully that'll change by the next time I go down to Mexico. But until then, here is a beautiful Regresso Yoda. This is the Regresso, so this is the first one. He has the Pac-Man eyes. So the first release of Yoda right there. And he is quite nice. I don't remember what we started him off at last week. I think it was like 300 something. I think he went for 350. We're going to start him off at, I don't know, $280. How's that sound? This is a Regresso Yoda. Very nice condition on him. He is 100% complete in very nice condition. And this is the very first release of Yoda for Lily Letty. So this is the Regresso. This one's a little bit more expensive than the Returno, which came out on Return of the Jedi cards. That's going to be letter F. as in Frank. All right. And then next up, letter A, B, C, D, F, G. Letter G is going to be a Lily Letty Stormtrooper. Here you go. Easy way to tell a Lily Letty Stormtrooper. You put them up next to a normal Stormtrooper, and a Lily Letty band is like twice the size of a regular Stormtrooper band. I mean, besides looking at the COO and all that fun stuff, the Lily Letty has the nice thick stripe there, so it's easy to tell. But there you go. We're going to sell this Lily Letty one. Very fine. Is Yoda gradable? Everything is gradable, brother. You know I don't like saying grades, but what do you say? Yoda is gradable. It does have a nick or two on his fingers under high zoom with the eye loop. So he's not going to get a 90, but still. It is not a filled peg hole, Stormy. This one was done before they broke the mold, so therefore his peg hole is still there. So this Stormtrooper, we'll start him off at, I don't know, $125. I think the last one sold for $180. So we'll start him off at $125 right there. That's a Lily Letty Stormtrooper with a Lily Letty blaster. Remember, he's holding a $50 blaster right there. So do not forget that. Burn him. He just dropped. Don't lose the expensive blaster, Stormtrooper. Got one job, man. All right, the next up, Lily Letty R2-D2. Now, we all know that the labels were stuck onto the Lily Letty R2-D2s with glue that would literally kill you down in Mexico. So pretty much all of them have that brown color. This one is still in pretty darn nice condition. He's going to be starting off at $100. I'm sure he'll go for $2 or something like that. But it is a Lily Letty R2. He is complete. He does have that ugly, ugly glue. But if you're in the market for Lily Letty R2s, this is what you're looking at. So there you go. That'll be letter H. And then letter I, as per request. Here you go, Aaron. This is another Lily Letty Luke Jedi. The last one sold for $450 or something like that. We'll start this one off at $350. It can go for whatever it wants to go for. It does have this. Needs to be stitched back together. It has the stitch and everything. You just got to pull that string through this loop on this side. I would do it for you, but I can't see it. But he is 100% complete. Just needs a little bit of cape work. Here is the ultra crazy expensive blaster. And here is the ultra crazy expensive lightsaber. So he is 100% complete. He does have nicks and scratches, but that happens, especially with Lily Letty. I'm going to show him to you here. But he is still quite beautiful. See, he still looks good. And he is complete. And those are all vintage Lily Letty accessories right there. So letter I, Lily Letty Luke Jedi, as per request. There you go. All right, crazy letter E. Let's do something for crazy letter E. How about this thing? I think it's old. I think this is vintage. Let me see what I can find on the label. But I do not collect... Yeah, this is vintage. 1977 Kenner Products, Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't know if you're familiar with this. I'm not really familiar with it. Its legs move. It does need a washing or whatever. You guys know better with soft toys. I don't do soft toys ever. But this is a Kenner R2-D2 plush. Vintage Kenner R2-D2 plush. I don't know if I have another Lily Letty Emperor, but I will look for you, brother. I do not think so. But there you go. Vintage Kenner plush. Don't know what it is. R2-D2. Definitely has some wear. Definitely has some staining. You're going to have to clean it up. But does the worker still squeak on his belly? Does he have a belly squeak? How do you find... Yes. It does still work. Oh, there's Nashville telling you that you're going to die because it's so cold. Hold on. Public safety message. Yes, the squeaker still works. So there you go. You know what it is, and it's obviously worth $10 billion because the squeaker still works. That is always broke. And see, I didn't know that. So there you go. Letter E. Let me find a little post-it note here, and I'll slap a letter E on him so we can tell. Letter E still squeaks. There we go. Starting him off at $1 because I have no idea what he is. You guys do. So there you go. Starting at $1. E still squeaks. There you go. Perfect. All right. Next up. What do we want here? Got some pretty darn rare mocks. We're going to start off with some regular ones just to get it started here. All right. Bespin Leia R2 sensor scope mock if you have them. I'm sure I do. What is letter A? A is just a biker scout, naked biker scout. Here you go. He's spinning around right there, that naked biker scout. All right. First, Admiral Akbar. We're going to take a look at each one of these, and I'm going to pull them out, and then we're going to put them out there. And I'll put stickers on them so you know which is which. All right. We're going to pull all these out of the star cases. They're all in star cases. You'll get a free star case with every purchase. There you go. Admiral Akbar. Bubble is perfect. No cracks on the bubble whatsoever. No lifting on the bubble. Toys R Us sticker. It is an unpunched card. Little bit of wear from the punch going in and out there, but not bad. Looks really good. Has a slight curve to it, but it looks perfect in a star case or an acrylic, so I wouldn't worry about that. Bubble is perfect, and nice Toys R Us sticker there. We're going to start him off at, I don't know. Should we just start him off at $1? I mean, yeah, why not? We're going to start him off at $1. $1 on Admiral Akbar there. There you go. Pull out these spinning wheels a little. And that's going to be letter M as in Michael. Letter M. And then how about a Lando Calrissian? Lando Calrissian. This one lays nice and flat. Check that out. Bam. Let me check. Bubbles perfect. No cracking, no lifting, no holes, no dents, no nothing. Perfect card. Look at this. I know this is just a regular Lando skiff, but it is a beautiful card. And it is an offerless card. Nice Toys R Us sticker there, unpunched. Looks great. Very, very clean. Look at how clean that card is. Definitely super gradable, this one. It is beautiful. You guys know me. I sell them to you. I don't send them off to grading usually because grading takes forever. And I'd rather get them into the hands of collectors ASAP. Absolutely exceptional Lando. This is going to be letter N as in Nancy. Letter N is in Nancy. And we'll start him off at a doll hair as well. $1 holler. Let me get him a letter N to stick to him. Very nice Lando. Now, if you guys only bid the Lando and the Admiral Akbar up to like $50 or something, I'm not starting anything at $1 anymore. Because then you're trying to beat me up, and I don't like that. But there you go. We're going to start Lando and Admiral Akbar there off at MNN. Letter O, LMNO, is going to be a Weequay. He is an unpunched Weequay, and I know Weequay is a regular figure, but this is a really nice condition Weequay. Once again, beautiful card, beautiful bubble, no cracks, no dents, no breaks, no nothing. Sorry, I got the hiccups. Unpunched card. Very, very nice, very, very clean. Look at that. Only thing about this card right here, a little tiny dog ear here. And I'll show you all these things as they come up. Because some of these cards are practically perfect, to be honest. So I'll really mention any minor issues. That's a minor issue. But this card is beautiful. Look at that Weequay. That Weequay, we're going to start him off at $100 as well. Or at, $1 as well. But he better go for at least 100 or else you're all in trouble. That's going to be letter O. LMNO. Unpunched Return of the Jedi Weequay. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even say. Admiral Akbar is a 65 back. The Lando Skiff is a 65 back. And Weequay is a 65 back as well. And then how about a Biker Scout? Return of the Jedi Biker Scouts. You love the Biker Scouts. Nice Return of the Jedi Biker Scout, 65 back. Yes, Vanessa, I do have Leia Min on cards tonight. Biker Scouts bubble is perfect. Nothing wrong with it. No cracks, no dents, no dings, no nothing. Look at that. Nice flat card. He is punched, but no big deal. Beautiful card. Look at him. Little tiny denting right there, but you can see it, but it's no big deal. Looks great in a star case or an acrylic. Looks perfect in an acrylic. Can't even tell. And there you go. Very, very nice card. 65 back Biker Scout. Once again, starting at $1. Mox. Alright, and let's pull 3 somewhat bigger ones for the 3 standalones so you can see the beautiful backs. Run that beautiful bean footage. There's Leia Hoth we'll start off with. She's beautiful. Red Snaggletooth, everybody's favorite for some reason. Not mine, but everybody's. And we'll do a Lando. Okay. First off, let's start off with the Red Snaggletooth. There you go. Beautiful red snag right there on an Empire card. This is a 21 back Red Snaggletooth, so 21 back. Check it out. 21 back. Secret Star Wars action figure offer. Absolutely beautiful. No dents in his bubble. Crystal clear bubble. Look at how clear that bubble is. No dents, no cracks, no nothing. Perfectly sealed. Absolutely stunning card. Stunningly beautiful. Unpunched. 21 back. Beautiful 21 back. Look at that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Minor veining right there that you can't even see right there. but hardly anything, but absolutely beautiful, stunning 21 back Secret Star Wars action figure. And what I did to come up with the prices I'm going to start them at is I went on eBay. I found a most recently sold. I took $50 off that price. And I'm going to take another $50 off it when I mention it here. And then I wrote it down the bottom. So that's where we'll start it. What do you say? So this one I found the most recent sell. So we're going to start this one off at $600, $600. I have all the numbers written there of whatever I found the most recent sale. So the most recent sale was $700 plus tax on eBay. I'm going to start off at $600, get you a steal of a deal right there. $600, and that's easily worth, I think the cheapest one on eBay is $1,100 right now for this card. So this is very, very nice, and we're going to start that one off cheap for you at 600 bones. Nice 21 back red snaggletooth. All right, next up. We got a Lando. I know it's not everybody's favorite character for some reason, but this is a debut card, Lando. 32 back. Absolutely beautiful. I'm sure I do, Dan Miller. We'll see. Absolutely beautiful. Perfect condition. Crystal clear bubble. It does have a bit of creasing to it right there. You can see it on the back. You can't really make it out on the front, but right there's a crease. 32 back Lando, crystal clear bubble, no cracks, no dents, no breaks, no nothing, no abrasions. Nice card, very, very nice. Check it out. There you go. He's going to be starting off at 300 bones. Empire Strikes Back, 32 back Lando. Red Snaggletooth is letter S as in Sam. Letter S as in Sam is Red Snaggletooth. This is going to be letter T as in Thomas. That's Lando right there. And then for letter U, we're going to do, as per request, here you go, Vanessa. Look at this beautiful Leia. It's an absolutely exceptional Leia. 41 back Hoth Leia. Absolutely stunning. Crystal clear bubble. Perfect bubble. Wait till you see this. I got such nice min on cards here for you tonight. Every single one of these could be graded. Every single min on card I'm going to show you tonight could be graded. Very, very nice. Look at this. That is stunningly nice. That is straight off the showroom floor, right out of Cable Toys in the 80s. Look at that thing. Crystal clear bubble. No dings, no dents, no scratches, no breaks, no cracks, no nothing. Absolutely stunning. Dead flat card. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, behold the beauty of very nice min on cards. Stunning, stunning, stunning card there. We're going to start her off at 500 bones. Leia Hoth. Beautiful card. 41 back Leia Hoth. Empire Strikes Back card for the Empire Strikes Back figure. Leia Hoth. Absolutely beautiful. Starting off at 500 bones. Letter U. I'm going to pull out letter U a little. All right, let me try to show you what's out there. Live sale cam, we go. Boop. Who does this on a live sale? You tell me. Who else in the world does a live sale that looks like this? Nobody is the answer. There is no one on the planet that does a live sale that looks like this. Except for me. I'm it. The only game in town, folks, for something as beautiful as this. We've got Kenner. We've got Lily Letty complete rare items. We've got Mox. We've got an R2-D2 plushie with the squeakers still intact. And we're going to get you out some card backs here because I know you love those darn things. So we may as well get you some more card backs. One second. I got to keep scooting Mox. I got so many Mox now. I'm going to have to chip through them here, folks. Wonderful thing is unlike that last Min on Card collection, pretty much all these are different. The last Min on Card collection I got had a lot of duplicates, so it's kind of hard by the time you're into this showing you guys the 9th Ramba, you don't really care that it's AFA 85. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. All right, for WXYZ, we're going to start off with letter W. Aramba card back still has the plastic on it. It's in one of those hard sleeves. That's letter W right there. Letter X is going to be an Imperial Dignitary, the Purple People Eater right there, letter X. It's in one of those hard cases. Letter Y, we're going to do a Leia. This is a 77 back Leia. She is in that hard case and she's unpunched. That's going to be letter Y. All these card backs start off at $5 each. And letter Z is going to be a Weequay. 77 back Weequay. There you go. Comes in one of those hard cases. All right, folks. There you go. Look at the most beautiful live sale in all the world. Behold, be impressed, and be aggressive with your bids. Can I go over letter I when I have a chance? Absolutely. What's letter I? Luke Jedi. Only problem with the Luke Jedi is his stitch popped, but the stitch is still there. So literally you have to pull that string through this side with a needle or whatever, and you'll be able to do it in 5 minutes, and then you'll have a perfectly complete Luke Jedi. He is complete with all his accessories. He does have a couple nicks and scratches. Check him out. There you go. Teeny tiny scratch on his nose, a little bit on his pointer finger, but otherwise very nice. And you do have to take that stitch across and stitch it into the other side. It's a very easy job if you got anybody with a little bit of seamstress knowledge, and you'll save yourself some dough on it. Can't go wrong. And he is completely complete. Letter I. All right, here's everything spinning, and I'll tell you what, I need higher bids on letter M, that Admiral Akbar. Letter N, the Lando Skiff. Letter O, the Weequay is only at $30. You got to do better. And I can't sell Biker Scouts. I don't care what card they're on for $95. So we need you to push up the bids on those ones, and then we'll keep going because I don't want to have to pick out for $150 cards. I don't want to have to be like, well, I got to start it at $100 because you guys only bid 30. So I know you'll get me there. I have faith because, as Richard Marx once said, you've got to have faith to fate to fate. Baby. George Michael once said, darn it, I got Mike in the house. He'll tell me my incorrect quotes. Oh, and we also have letter EI, which is the poster. I'll show it to you here. Letter EI is going to be an episode 2 poster, Attack of the Clones. With Jango Fett on there, Padme, Behave, Obi-Wan, Yoda. We got Anakin up there up top with the nice hair. He's got the fancy pants hair. All right, kiddos, let me know if you want to hear about anything, want to see anything else. We're only at letter 6, or at letter E is only at $6, and that R2-D2 plush, the squeak does work. So supposedly that's rare. What is the biker at? The Biker Scout is at $100. Stacy Popfinger's in the lead at $100. Matthew Michael takes over at $5 hairs on the theatrical poster for Attack of the Clones. Sam Cobra's take over on that one. You out of here, Mikey? Who's going to stop me from misquoting musicians?
I'll listen on the way home.
All right, drive safe, brother. Thank you. Mike just left so you can free the monster dog. Telling Andrea that Mike just left so she can free Rex. Rex is visiting as well because we have no heat at the house, so we're much like the Tuscan Raiders of old. We are also nomads this week. But that way you guys can see Rex, and you always want to see Rex because you love Rex more than me. And he never gets to visit because this is a separate location, and he hates the car. Absolutely hates the car. We got a lot of action on N. What's N? 110, 120. That's that Lando skiff. I think it's beautiful. Yeah, beautiful Lando skiff. And there is Rex. Oh my gosh, folks. Come on up. There we go. Let's say hi to everybody. Hold on here. Just hold on here. You're a maniac. Here, come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Rex. Come here. Come on. He's hunting around. I'll get him later. Is P the biker scout? Let's find out together. Here, come on. Say hi to everyone. Say hi, everyone in the world. I'm Rex, and I'm a very bad dog. But I'm cute, so it's okay. The biker scout is letter P as in Paul. P as in Paul. I'm going to write a letter P on that biker scout so it's easier for you guys to see. There you go. All right, and here's everything spinning, folks. Chuck Wagon. Hey, Rex. Rex is crazy. Can't believe we only got $6 on letter E. It's an R2-D2 that squeaks. I thought it was at least worth $7. Could have gave it to the dog for $6. That's a cheap dog toy. We got a lot of action on that biker scout, as we should. It is exceptional. Crystal clear bubble. Return of the Jedi biker scout. Very nice condition. We got no bids on the red snaggletooth, and we got no bids on the Lando. That red snag is beautiful. Lando is cheap for what it is. But nobody ever buys Landos. It's really crazy. Don't know why. Nobody's a fan of the Lando. I think it's because he was a traitor in the movie, and we all don't like him because of it. Let me know anything you want to see, you want to hear, any more info you need. I'm happy to show you. Christopher Wilcox just took over on that beauty of a Boba Fett, but only for $30, and that's a complete Boba. Just his blaster is practically worth that. It's a good deal. I'm going to let you guys bid for a while because there's a lot of cheap stuff out there spinning. Oh, hello. Come on. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Do you like your daddy's hat? Look at here. There's everyone. He's alright. He just wants to be on TV. Sean Conover, huge Lando fan. Well, there you go. I got a Lando you could bid on, brother. Oh, you did? Well, there you go. I have nothing left to say. Bum, 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 bum. Marks, 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 marks. You guys don't want to look at me with my unshaven McDreamy beard. Let me run through the cameras for you here. We got a Biker Scout incomplete. He's at $10. We got a Boss complete at $7. We got an IG-88 complete at $15. We got a Boba Fett Hong Kong complete at $33. We have, or $37 rather, just got a bid. We got that 1977 plush R2-D2 with working squeaker letter E at $10. We've got that. Next up is the Yoda Lily Letty Regresso complete with the Pac-Man eyes. He's at $280. We got that Stormtrooper Lily Letty. He's at $130. R2-D2 Lily Letty starting bid of $100. We don't have any bids yet. And we have that Luke Jedi Lily Letty Stitch Pull Open. He's at $350, which is a steal for a Luke Jedi. Just his weapons are worth like $200 each, or something like that. $200 for the blaster, $250. I don't know. His blaster is so expensive and hard to get. Then we got Admiral Akbar, the 65 back right there. He is at $110. We got Lando Skiff is at $130. Beautiful Lando Skiff. We got Weequay only at $50. Come on now, we need a little bit of love on Weequay. $50 ain't enough for a beautiful sealed mint on card. We got the Biker Scout at $185. Red Snaggletooth has no bids yet. He is an absolutely stunning Red Snaggletooth. Check him out. Secret action figure offer. No bids at $600. That is an Empire Strikes Back Red Snag, 21 back. And then we got a bid on Lando Calrissian. He's at $300. Letter T. He's a 32 back Lando. And we got a 41 back Leia Hoth. Absolutely beautifully stunning Leia Hoth. Only at $500. I can't believe that one's going so cheap, to be honest. And then we got the card backs. They're all at $5 each. And we have the Attack of the Clones poster at $10. Here's everything that's spinning right now. Get your bids in. Yeah, definitely. Here is the Leia again, as per request. Look at how beautiful she is. She's absolutely stunning. Great card. Great bubble. Crystal clear. 41 back. Blaster still taped. Great bubble. Look at that bubble. No cracks, no scratches, no breaks, no nothing. Even look at the front of that bubble. It's never been like laid on a table and scratched around. It's just perfect. It's a really exceptional piece right there. That's only at $500 so far. Crystal clear bubble, and that long stem isn't squished. Her long stem is always squished because it's so long and exposed for so many years. There you go, kiddos. Let me know if you want to see anything. Also, let me know if you have any questions about me, about the IC, about ICCC, about IC for Life charity. Also, please go bid on the IC for Life charity. It is closing very soon. It closes on the 1st of February. I'm going to show you real quick how to do it. Here we go. just go to IC4LifeCharity.org. Right there, IC4LifeCharity.org. The pop-up will tell you, but also you can click here to bid on the auction. Lots of great stuff. This is an absolute freaking steal. I'm being tracked. This is an absolute freaking steal. Sorry, AVG pop-ups. It is a Lily Letty removable rocket Boba Fett CAS 85, and it's only at $6,500 currently. It is going to sell. It does have a bid on it. Only 5 days left there, and it's only at $6,500. I personally think that's $1,100 item. You should definitely hop on that if you can. And then let's go back here. Here's all the other stuff that is open for bidding. Hop in there. There's lots of great stuff. Lots of awesome items. Carded figures. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. High-end carded, graded, high-end graded. Blue Snaggletooth. We got a PvP Greedo there. We got nice G.I. Joe. This G.I. Joe doesn't even have a bid on it. And I know for a fact it's worth at least $1,000. It's a bat and it's beautiful. But it's starting at $650 and it doesn't even have a bid on it. So get in there if you like G.I. Joe. That's a steal of a deal. This one doesn't have a bid either, and that's like one of the harder G.I. Joes to find. And it is graded in 85 as well on top of it. And this one's only starting at $650. Cobra Viper Infantry, and that is a 534 back. Very rare card. We got some prototypes on there. They don't have bids yet. Modern prototypes. That's the entire run to get to the production figure. Some really nice carded figures here. Tons of great stuff. Still available. Still open. Lots of stuff has bids. Lots of stuff doesn't have bids. So get in there and buy some Star Wars stuff. It goes to a good cause. It is the Kilpatrick collection. So there you go. Some very nice stuff. Get some good deals. Lots of last 17. Look at this. The current bid on this A-Wing pilot, it's a no-brainer. You got to sign up for this. The current bid on this A-Wing pilot is $150. He is dead mint perfect with blaster, with the proper blaster. And he's currently at $150. If you do not get in there and sign up, you register right here. You click register at the top. You register for the auction. But if you don't get in there and bid on this auction, you are going to be kicking yourself because you're going to be missing out on A-Wing pilots for $165. Here's an Imperial Gunner for $242. Dead mint perfect. Beautiful Imperial Gunner with blaster. Look at him. Really nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at his emblem. And he's only currently at, I don't know. He's currently at $242, which is cheap for him. Barada, look at this. Luke, currently at $200. Look at him. Perfect. So if you want absolutely dead mint last 17 and you're not going to join this auction, you are losing money. Tons of money. You're wasting money. Got an AFA 85 Leia. It's $150. Look at this. Or it's an AFA 80 Leia. Only $150. Carded figures. Look at this Jawa. It's only $160 right now. Beautiful Jawa. There are steals of deals all over this auction. It is crazy. Just even these loose figures. Like, I mean... Currently no bids on this. This is a complete set of all perfect figures. They're just top shelf, top condition. Absolutely beautiful. So go on over to IC Auction House. Go to ICforlifecharity.org or go to IC Toys Nashville or anywhere, or ask somebody or PM me and I'll give you the link. But you got to sign up for that or you're going to miss out on a ton of stuff cheap. Yes, there is a buyer's premium. It's 20% buyer's premium on all IC for Life items, but that 20% buyer's premium goes directly to IC for Life, which provides the services that we do and also provides extra things for like toy shows or community outreach programs, stuff like that. Like if we're going to sponsor something for Celebration, that would be covered with IC for Life. if we're gonna do like we're doing the Darth Vader cases, where everybody paints the Darth Vader cases for the ICCC, and that is paid for by IC for Life and funded by IC for Life. So those kind of things are what IC for Life funds. So it goes to a good cause. So definitely get in there. Of course, there's a buyer's premium, just like any other auction house. There's a buyer's premium, but factor that into your purchases. I mean, if you figure it, we got an A-wing pilot for $125, right? So let's look. Times buyer's premium. So that A-wing pilot is currently only $150. Now, the last A-wing pilot I sold was $350. That means that thing is going for $250 cheaper than current market value, including buyer premium. Just bring yourself a calculator, do the calculations, and factor in the buyer's premium. I highly suggest you do so. Factor in the buyer's premium, but you're still getting a killer deal. Killer deal. You want to see the poster? Yeah, you got it. Let's go. It's an Attack of the Clones poster. It's not in the best condition in the world, but it's still pretty good condition. The link for the IC for Life auction, here, I'll send you the link right now. There you go. There's the link for the auction. But definitely sign up. Definitely go through it. If you're not looking at this auction, you're missing out on killer deals. Just because you ain't paying attention to it. And you should, because it's all for a good cause. And all the things that sell there go to the Kilpatrick family. Because he passed away and his family had his collection. And they were trying to sell it to me for $5,000. And I felt bad about that because I knew the guy. So I was like, no, let's do this and you can make more money. So that money for the sales goes to benefit the family of a Imperial Commissary collector that passed away. It goes directly to benefit them. And then the buyer's premium goes directly to paying for the outreach programs and stuff like that that IC for Life creates. So anything like that, you know what I mean? If we have to pay for a lawyer, which we don't, but if we have to pay for the trademark, or if we have to pay for, you know, taxes or whatever like that, or anything, any kind of fees, expenses, that's what the buyer's premium takes care of. Also, we have to pay for the auction house because the auction house is legit. It looks like any other auction house program. So we have to pay the auction house provider for that program. But those are the kinds of things that the buyer's premium pays for. So it goes to a really good cause. Definitely, everybody, please sign up for that. Please join IC for Life auction. It is for a great cause. I'm really trying to get it to take off a lot. And there's lots of good money for you guys to save. And there's lots of good that you can do while saving money and getting awesome Star Wars items. Absolutely, Kenny. Please, always ask me. Put in the wrong link there. Here's the proper link. I'm sorry. I don't know why that happened. Oh, because it's tagging somebody. There's the proper link. I'm sorry about that, folks. Todd, here's the proper link for you as well. It auto-tagged somebody, so it screwed up my link. But there you go. That's the correct link. So if your insatiable hunt for Star Wars toys is not taken care of by an IC Taco Tuesday auction, be sure to head over to IC Auction House. There's tons of beautiful stuff there for dirt cheap right now. Please hop on there. It's all a good cause. Thank you for the support. And thank you everybody that's already been bidding on it. You're wonderful people and I love you. Alright, what is letter H? The thing nobody wants. What is letter H? R2-D2. Lily Letty R2-D2. That's crazy. G is the hard torso. It's a Lily Letty Stormtrooper. Not hard torso PvP, but Lily Letty also has the hard torso. But it's a Lily Letty Stormtrooper. You can tell by that thick band on the top of his helmet. So it's a Lily Letty Stormtrooper, complete with Lily Letty Stormtrooper Blaster. Absolutely, Chris. Thanks for looking into it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, the link for the auction here, I'll send it to you, Stacy. I'll hit reply on your thread right there, and I'll send it to you directly. The one that you clicked on, the reason why it didn't work is because it keeps tagging Disco Club Gallery, because the URL ends with the word gallery, and that screws up my URL. So there you go. There's the corrected URL. Just click that one. It'll work. Sorry about that. And everybody, I'll put it back in there as well. Just click this link, not the other link. The other link put a page tag in there, which screwed up my URL. There's the proper link. So if you need that, go ahead to it. Well, everything's got a bid on it now, folks, so you let me know what you want to see, and I'm happy to show it to you. But otherwise, you guys just decide where the train stops. Taking my son to visit Vanderbilt. By amazing coincidence, we're headed there June 18th. You know, I know something that's going on around here the 19th, 20th, and 21st, brother. But actually, dude, Jason McKee, no pitching or anything, but Vanderbilt is very beautiful and a very, very nice college, man. I think you guys will like it. And I am not on their payroll in any way, shape, or form. To tell you the truth, it's kind of annoying there's so many people in that part of town. But Vanderbilt is a beautiful place. Great place for a college education. Or a university education, rather. It's not even a college. It's a university. Mwah. But yeah, great timing, man. That's amazing coincidence. Let me know if you guys want to see anything. I am here to help you. Help me help you. The poster isn't bad. I think it's got a couple little rips on the bottom of it, but very small. But if you look at it, it's nice. Here, look. They're behind the holder I use. But I always say that, man, because I don't want people to be like, oh, it's not that nice. But no tack holes or anything. It's actually a pretty freaking cool poster, to be fair. To be fair. Yes, everybody, please remember, bids over $100 must be in minimum increments of $5 or more, and bids over $200 must be in minimal increments of $10 or more. Absolutely, Sam. Happy to do it. I can pull down the poster and show you here. Here. My trusty poster lightsaber. There you go. Here's the damage I was talking about. See how it has that little tear down there? Little mark right there. And also this corner is a little marked up and squished up. But it's really not bad, and it's the very, very bottom of the poster. I think that's hidden in the artwork. I don't think that's an additional signature. But that's all, really not bad. But also, you can't beat it for 20 bucks. There you go, if you ever wonder how I get a poster back there. You have seen the secret. Yeah, of course, buddy. Card back for letter P is a 65 back. And for letter O, it is a 65 back. They're both 65 backs, brother. There is not a better live auction in the world than what you're looking at right now. This is crazy. Mox. Letter E, that R2-D2's at 15 bucks. It does need a washing, but don't forget, he squeaks still. Still squeaks. Absolutely, Kyle. Anytime, buddy. We got tons of people watching all over the place. We got 10 people watching on YouTube. We have one person watching on Twitch because nobody ever watches this on Twitch. And then we have 42 watching on the IC. So tons of people watching. 52 people are watching live right now with us. Live video from the frozen tundra of Nashville, Tennessee. Yeah, have AI write a Mox song. We got Mox. Darren Oscavari, I can pull some Mexican bootlegs for you, man. I got some beauties. For sure. We got to sell some of these, so whatever slows down. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like an action figure, right round, round, round. I like it. The COO on Boba Fett letter D is, it just has a C at the bottom of the Boba Fett COO. It's a Hong Kong COO. Does that help? I could try to zoom in better, but I was having a problem doing it before. But I could try. You let me know. Unless you just wanted to know if it was a Hong Kong or Taiwan, it's Hong Kong. Hey, Andrea, if you happen to know anything that hasn't been bid on in a while, just put a mark by it, and I'll call it. But I'm having a tough time tracking. It seems like everything's getting bid on one after another. And there she goes. So we're going to start off with letter A. That biker scout is ready to go. So we're going to start off with letter A. He's at $12 for Bobby Lugo. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold Bobby Lugo. It's a good deal on a biker scout right there. Alright, she says that plush R2-D2 is ready. We're going to call him for Mr. Anderson. Letter E. That R2-D2 right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. How often do you see those Lily Leto removable rocket Boba Fetts? You do see them. There seems to be always one for sale, but never for $6,500. Always for $8,500 or more, even if it's an AFA or even if it's a CAS like 60, it's worth $8,000. I've seen a lot more of them recently, but I think that's because they're valuable and people want them. But not all the time, and they are hard to get, and they're never out there for a bargain price. I mean, even when I'm in Mexico City buying them from a friend, I'm still looking at a $6,000 price tag, and that's ungraded. They're very expensive. The removable rocket Boba Fetts are very expensive, and people know it. So the people with it don't sell it for cheap. Let's see. All right, Andrea says letter F is ready, so we're gonna call that Lily Letta Yodo Regresso. That's cheap at $280. He is right there. Letter F, Lily Letta Regresso, going for Mr. Oscavari at $280. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That's a good deal right there, I'll tell you what. Alright, next up we're going to call the Lily Letty Stormtrooper with the hard torso, letter G. Going once, twice, three times for Mr. Anderson. Sold. Lily Lady R2 is going to sell to Darren Oscavari for 100 bones. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And Aaron Schaunder, you're going to get your Lily Letty Luke Jedi right there for $350. That's a good deal there, man. Because it needs one stitch. You made out like a bandit. Going once, going twice, going thrice. All right, and then Adam Akbar, 65 back, going to Matthew Michael for 110. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Yeah, no worries, Aaron. Well, the cool thing is, man, is because that string is still there, you could literally make it 100% perfect. And original and complete by just getting that string back through the other side. All right, Lando Skiff going for Toby Black at 130, going once, going twice, going thrice. It's letter N, Lando Skiff. Top Toys Jedi Luke is tough, man. It took me a long time to get mine. I got him in on card one. Actually, dude, to be fair, Aaron, there's a chance I have a Top Toys Luke Jedi loose. I will look. Because I have a carded one, and I only care about the carded ones because I've upgraded to that point. So I will look, man. I might have one on my shelf in my collection room. I'll eyeball it for you. No promises on that, though. Top Toys one is cool. His blaster is even harder to find. Let me just clear these up, folks, and I'll get you out some new stuff in a minute. Alrighty. We need one Kenner figure. So we'll get him. Alright, we got a Kenner TIE Fighter pilot. He's going to be going out on letter A. On our little Kenner spinning wheel there at the beginning. Not the best condition in the world, but he is complete. Does have good scratching though. Here, check him out. Kenner TIE Fighter pilot. Some scratching there on his knuckles and his boots. But still perfect to fly your TIE Fighter. And he is complete if you could use that cool blaster. He'll be letter A. Complete Kenner TIE Fighter pilot starting at $1. Now we need 4 Lily Letty for you. 1, 2. Darren wanted some bootlegs. Let's get you out some bootlegs there, Darren. Two vintage boots. Okay. All right, for letter F, we're going to do Boba Fett. This is a Lily Letty Boba Fett. I'll tell you in 1 second. He is a double scar Boba Fett, and he's beautiful. I wouldn't say absolutely perfect, because it's tough with perfect with a Boba Fett, but look at his chest. For a Lily Letty Boba Fett, that is exceptional. Do you see it? Can you see it? And that's a Lily Letty double scar right there. Nice tight limbs on him. Pretty tight. Very nice. Lily Letty Boba Fett right there. I think I paid $350 for him, so starting off at $350. But he should go for way higher. I saw one go for $750 on Deal No Deal because it looked like case fresh, but this one's not case fresh, but it's really nice. And that's going to be letter F. Starting off at $350, double scar Lily Letty Boba Fett. Very nice condition right there. Then another rare Lily Letty we'll back it up with. This will be letter G. And letter G we're going to do, this is a Leia Endor with the gray blaster and the green hair. So a double variant there. You can see her hair's that like tinge of green. And there's her blaster. Let me get it out. She has the gray Lily Letty blaster, so the harder to find one. She comes with blue or gray, depending on Regresso Returno. But the gray one is the original and the harder to find. And her paint is exceptional. Look at that paint. And even her hair is perfect. Eyebrows perfect. That's a really, really nice piece. Her trench coat's perfect. Belt's perfect. She's got her Lily Letty blaster right there. Gray Leia blaster. There you go. Beautiful variant. I'm going to start her off at $300. She is going to be letter G. So F is Boba Fett. He's starting bid at $350. Double scar Boba. Beautiful condition. Lily Letty. G is that really special Leia. And then as per request, here's a couple vintage Mexican bootlegs. The first is a low gray. And unlike regular low grays, the vintage Mexican bootlegs, low grays are hard to come by. This one I'm going to start off at $250. He is a unarticulated legs, but articulated arms. So he's what's considered to be a semi-articulated vintage Mexican bootleg. Legs don't move, arms move. So he's semi-articulated vintage Mexican bootleg. He's going to be starting off at $250. That is a vintage Mexican bootleg, low gray. Very hard to find there. And he will come with a Kaiser doll stand. I'm a big supporter of these stands because bootlegs don't have peg holes. So they don't stand right. So you need a doll stand or something like that. I'll throw in this doll stand, Kaiser doll stand there. Holds him real nice right around his waist. And that's letter H. And then an awesome bootleg. This one's really cool because it's R2-D2 and everybody loves R2. He looks like he should glow in the dark. He does not glow in the dark. But as we know with bootlegs, they just made them out of whatever plastics they had, no matter the color. So there you go. Essentially, it looks like he had the legs of R2 out of the torso when he made it back in the day. So that's a vintage 80s Mexican bootleg R2-D2 in glow-in-the-dark colors, even though he doesn't actually glow in the dark. He's going to start off at $350. That's what I paid for him there. So $350 on that R2-D2. I don't think he needs a stand. I think he could stand on his own. Yep. And he will be letter I. Letter I as in India. Letter I. And then let's throw a book out there for letter E. I know you guys like the books. Book 5 in the exciting series of X-Wing Wraith Squadron. I don't think this one has ever been read because it's not damaged. And I damage my books when I read them. I fold them all the way back. So this is book 5 in the exciting series. Starting at $1. That's going to be letter E. Let me rip off the still squeaks part because it obviously doesn't still squeak. Letter E. Okay, and then we need 2 more mocks for you to get us back to even. Yeah, let's do these weird case ones because they're cool. Okay. Weird case mocks. They came in these weird cases. They're kind of cool. They're like star cases, but not. This is an offerless 31 back. Okay? 31 back Hoth Rebel Soldier, Empire Strikes Back. He's going to be starting off at $200. He's definitely worth more than that. Unpunched. Let me see if I can figure out how to open this darn case. Yeah, there we go. Crystal clear, perfect bubble. Blaster still taped. Very, very nice, unpunched. Really top shelf card. Tiniest bit of edge wear, or shelf wear rather, right there. See it right there? That's just from sliding on the shelf. Very nice, unpunched. Got a bit of a crease right here. Where is it? Right here there's a bit of a crease. Let me try to get it in the light. Hardly noticeable, but I'm picking on it. Let me try to get some light on it so I can show you. I can't even make the camera pick it up. There it is. Right there. Or right there. See it right there? Very minimal, very minimal. That one's going to be starting off at $200. It comes in this wild fangled star case, which is actually really cool. Even though the bottom needs to be more flat so it stands, but whatever. And then next up, that's gonna be letter LMM. M is in Michael. That's M. And then letter N is going to be this beauty, 41 back AT driver, crystal clear bubble, beautiful card. It's a 41 back AT driver, absolutely exceptional. I'll be there in a second. I'll just do this one. Let me get them out of here, show you. Crystal clear bubble, that's the one thing with this collection. Very few yellows. Crystal clear bubble. So you know those clear bubbles, when you get them graded, they're worth $1 billion. You just go ahead and send them over to Aches and make $1 million. That's fine with me. Emperor cards are rare. They made less of them. Absolutely. And certain Emperor cards, like this one right here, they made a lot less of. Because that's a 31 back. So it was technically like a transition between 32 back and 21 backs. So there was a 31 back before we released Yoda. So that one, there's very low production run on that. That's a rare card. Probably way more rare than this, but this is an awesome AT driver, and that's only a Hoth Rebel Soldier. So there you go. And this one we're going to start off at $400. 41 back AT driver, beautiful shape, crystal clear bubble, very nice card, weird star case. But just look at that. It's like really nice. So there you go. That'll be letter N as in Nancy.
Noise.
As in noise. Well, and there's Chad breaking everything. Don't worry, it's just the expensive Lily Letty box, Chad. All right, folks, here's everything spinning right now. Get in your bids, and Chad will be coming on in here and covering my break. He's all bundled up for the frozen tundra of Nashville, Tennessee. I'll be right back. Thanks, Woody.
What's up, guys? Ooh, we got a bunch of carded figures. Cool. Ooh, what's that? What's that letter I? That crazy R2, what is that? VMB yellow R2. Cool. Hey Bobby, how are you? What else we got? Some more card backs. 11. Oh, we got 12 on A. We got 330 on G from Rob. Anything you guys want to check out up close? Any requests? Ooh, VMB equals vintage Mexican bootleg. Cool. What we got over here? Oh, we got card backs over there. Hello, Sean. Good to see you. We got 18 on A from Chuck Wagon. That's a cool name. $19 on A. Which one's A? A is that TIE Fighter pilot complete. People like that one. Oh, that Ewok next to the R2 is a bootleg too, huh? Yeah. The low grade. $20 on A. Ooh, D and F. Oh, that's a Lily Letty boba on F. Cool. Double scarp. Whoa, look at that. Just as I said that, he fell over. Wasn't me, I swear. There we go. Back to normal. All right. There's the card backs. $29 on X. X is that Imperial Dignitary. Right? Yeah. $340 on G. Ooh, that Leia is a Lily Lady too. Wow, there's a bunch of Lily Lady on here. You guys got any questions that I probably can't answer? But I'll give them a shot. $7 on E from Chuck Wagon. European or African? Yeah. How's the weather in Nashville? It's cold. Did you see the jacket I was wearing? I just came in from outside before I came over here. Look at this. I'm freezing. It's not bad inside now that I'm inside, but outside it's like in the single digits, and we've never heard of such nonsense in California. But I like it. I get to wear cool clothes.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, guys, Mike's back. Have fun. Stay warm. I'll tell Andrew, I had this exact one when I was a kid. It's cool.
The squeak.
Yeah, I just remember the button, the red button.
Yeah.
Push the red button.
All right, kiddos, I'm back. If you need anything, let me know. I'm happy to show you. We got no love on that spinning wheel right there. F, G, H, and I. If you have any questions about it, let me know. There we go. We got a bid on the boba. Rob Frill. No, babe. Just if you see anything that's ready to call, let me know, because I have a tough time tracking it. If you happen to know. Okay. Vintage Mexican bootlegs are actually kind of cool. What happened is back in the day, Star Wars would like go to every town, you know, they'd play the movie, and then the kids would see the movie, and they wouldn't have access to the licensed toys, the Kenner toys. So they would go, Dad, I want a Star Wars toy, I want a Boba Fett, or I want an Ewok, or whatever. And Dad would go to whatever factory he worked at. He'd make a mold, usually out of wood. That's why there's so few of each set of Mexican bootlegs, because the molds don't last like steel molds. And then he would make it out of whatever products they had at whatever factory he happened to work at. So you do get duplicates, like, and that's how we're able to tell which ones are real and which ones aren't. But essentially, they were just made for little kids by their dads, from their factories, and then the dad would make like 50 or whatever with his wooden mold, and whatever he didn't give away to the local kids and his kid, he would give away to. He'd sell at the bodega or whatever like that, and that's how they ended up in the market. But vintage Mexican bootlegs, they're also wild and crazy because they're essentially made out of whatever they had access to in some of the poorest places of the world. That's how that works. So, hiya, bud. Come on, say hello to the people. There he is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Say hello to everyone there. Say hello, everyone. I am the cutest ever. How about you go see your mom? The rotating stands, I just buy them on Amazon, dude. They're called rotating display stands. So if you put into the Amazon search rotating display stand, you'll find a bunch. All right, we're going to call these three, and I'm going to get you out three other big ones. So if you want to get in on these, now is the time. Sam Cobras is in the lead on letter S. That's a red snaggletooth 21 back at $600. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold to Sam Cobra. All right, and then our resident Lando collector, Sean Conover, going to win Lando Calrissian 32 back. Beautiful card. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. And then Brian Campbell's going to take down that beautiful Leia Hoth letter U at 590. Steal of a deal right there. That Leia Hoth is exceptional. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Sold, sold, sold. M and N, yes, sir. Absolutely. Letter M is a Hoth Rebel Soldier. Beautiful, man. Clean bubble, unpunched. It's a 31 back, so really short run on that. 31 back. Beautiful. And then the AT-AT driver is just exceptionally nice, man. Super clean, no dents, scratches, nicks, anything in the bubble, no cracks. Really, really nice. 41 back. There you go. Both those are killer deals with their starting bids. All right. Letter S. A new letter S. Here we go. Beautiful card, right? No big deal. Bespin security guard. Here is the big deal. It's a 31 back. If you guys don't know, 31s are different than 32s. Yeah. This is a 31 back. This is a 32 back. Easiest way to tell is that little Yoda up there. So these were only released in between the time before Empire Strikes Back and until Yoda was released, until the action figure for Yoda was released. So a very, very short run here. This was after Boba Fett and all the other ones, you know, Jawas and all that stuff. Very, very short run on the 31 back, so these are rare as heck. So this is a 31 back Bespin Royal Guard. Got nice gold there. Beautiful bubble. Absolutely perfect. Here, let me show you. Only problem with this one, has a tab tear right there. But it looks nice like that. But otherwise, look at that bubble. Crystal freaking clear. Weapon still tape. No dings, dents, scratches, or anything. And the truly thing exceptional about this collection I picked up is, you know how there's always like swirl marks and scratches on the front of the bubble from it being placed on like this and dragged like that? There aren't any on these. Like, look at that. It looks like it was literally on the shelf yesterday. You know? It's really, really exceptional. That one right there, I'm going to start it off at $300. I think it's worth $375 to $400 because it is a 31 back, which makes it rare as heck. So we're only going to start that off at $300 right there. That's going to be letter S, as in Sam. And then Luke. This is a 32 back Luke Bespin. Absolutely beautiful. Touch of yellow to his bubble, but otherwise very, very nice. I'll tell you, these Elite Star cases are just so tight and hard to get off. Because they like fit perfect. But look at that. Nice bubble. Very nice bubble. Blaster and lightsaber still taped. Very, very nice. Look at that card, too. Beautiful. But no scratches, no dents, no anything, and no swirls on the front of the bubble. Like, it's really exceptional how nice this guy kept his stuff. Like, look at that. Really exceptional piece right there. That one is starting off at $575. $575. Luke Bespin, 32 back. Luke Bespin. Empire Strikes Back card right there. And then for letter U, we're going to do an IG-88. Absolutely beautiful IG. He is a 32 back IG-88. Blasters are still taped. Bubble is excellent. Little tiny squish right there. But hardly anything. No cracks there on the squish. And you can't tell from the front. You can just tell if you look at it like that under the right light. Right there is the dent. But to tell you the truth, you could probably pop that out, to be fair. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to crack it. But there you go. Beautiful IG-88. Beautiful card. And it's a 32 back right there. Little bit of shelf wear right there on the back. It's just from dragging it on a shelf. No scratches or scrapes on the front of that bubble either. Look at that. It's really exceptional. And that one's going to be starting off at... this is the IG-88 debut card. So the first card IG-88 was ever offered on. And that one's going to be starting at $600. IG-88 debut card, letter U. So not just mocks, but absolutely stunning mocks. That's what we're selling tonight. Yeah, massive Empire Strikes Back collection. Empire Strikes Back are the hardest cards, I think, personally. Hardest cards to get. Would you agree on that? As far as like a line, I mean, shoot, man, you could wallpaper a room with Power of the Force B-Wing pilots, but Empire Strikes Back 32s and 31s, impossible. The gold Bespin guard is starting at $300. He is a 31 back, not a 32, so even harder to get. The Bespin guard. Oh, how is the gold? It's pretty good, man. Here, I'll show you. Like a little fading there, but it's still there. It's kind of a white gold as opposed to gold, but it's all there. It's still painted. But it's more of a white than a gold. All right, let's go over here and we're going to call these. We're going to call WXYZ, and I'm going to get you some new ones. Looks like Mr. Atkins is going to win them all. So, going once, going twice, going thrice on the 4 card backs. Sold. Of course, Kyle, anytime. Always ask. Happy to show you. Bespin Luke is tempting. It's a nice Bespin Luke, man. I mean, I don't know how often you see them where their weapons are still taped inside the card with a perfect bubble like that. It's a nice Bespin Luke. There you go for the 4 card backs. reach out 4 new card backs here. One, two, three. All right, 4 new card backs. Letter W is going to be this Empire Strikes Back 48 back. Revenge of the Jedi Admiral Akbar offer. Hoth Rebel Commander. That's letter W. Letter X is going to be a Tri-Logo ATST driver. It's letter X. Hard case. Tri-Logo ATST driver, so 70 back. Tri-Logo. Then next up, Tri-Logo Gamguard. Beautiful one right there. Almost not even torn. That's letter Y. Tri-Logo Grammarian Guard. And last but not least, letter Z. We're going to do the Diecast Snowspeeder. So there's the Diecast Snowspeeder card. One of the very original Star Wars cards there. Nobody thinks about it, but those diecast came out early in the line. And there you go. WXYZ. All right, folks, let me know if you need to know anything. No bids on the bootlegs. That's okay. Some people don't like the bootlegs. I'll put out a bootleg you'll bid on in a second because it's epic. But that R2 is definitely cheap. And Hoth Rebel Soldier, it's tough to have a starting bid at $200, but he is the debut card and he is a 31 back or whatever, so I can't just give it away. Can't just give it away. It's too nice of a card, too important of a card, too hard to get of a card. We got a lot of beautiful mint on cards showing. Let me know if you want to see anything more. I don't think my prices are too high. I think they're low. But, I don't know. It is what it is. What card back is the AT-AT driver? Letter N is a 41 back. 41 back AT-AT driver. Yeah, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Crystal clear bubble, fully sealed all around. No scratches, dents, dings, or cracks, or anything on the bubble. Absolutely stunning. Nice card. 41 back. AT-AT driver. The opening bid on I is $350. That's the neon yellow R2-D2. Vintage Mexican bootleg from the 80s. Do you want me to take it out of the case? The case is kind of hard to take it out of, but if you want me to, I will. I'll take it out. It's beautiful. It's this weird case, though. I got like 5 of these weird cases in the collection. They're very odd. But they're kind of neat. But yeah, like that nice, bro. Pop in an acrylic and it's exceptional. But see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, no swirling or nothing. Like, that front of that bubble has never been dragged on a tabletop or a shelf in 50 years. Just think of how rare that is. And it is a nice 41 back. Bam. Sent you a PM. I won't see it for a few hours, buddy. So if it's anything important, you can ask it now if you like. We're all friends here. Luke Bestman is a 32 back. 3-2, 32 back. Not sure if he came out on a 31, did he? Luke Bestman? I don't know, maybe. Oh, it's easy. At the end of the auction, Todd, what'll happen is Andrea will tag everybody with your totals, and then you PayPal the amount for your for the base items that you bought, and then tomorrow my guys will ship after they see your PayPal, and they'll send you a secondary request for payment for the exact cost of shipping. That way it keeps it as cheap as possible for everybody. What up, Eduardo Martins? How you doing, buddy? Absolutely, Chris. Anybody, feel free to ask. I'm super happy to. Those weird cases look like deflector cases. Quite popular in the UK. Cheaper alternative to acrylic. Cool. STU, here you go, buddy. He's like, what's on the good spinning wheels? I don't want any of the regular stuff. I'm Eduardo Martins. What's the good stuff out right now? There you go, bud. You got a 31 back min on card. Bestman security guard. Starting bid of 300. Luke Bestman 32 back min on card. All beautiful, man. Starting at 575. Only problem with the Bestman guard is it has a little tab tear. And then you have an IG8 with the smallest bubble dent ever at the top left corner. You can't even tell from the front. Starting bid of $600. It's a 32 back IG. There's everything spinning right now. Let me know if you want to see anything or if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer questions or show you stuff. Absolutely, brother. TIE Pilot 47 back. I don't think so, buddy. Let me look here. No. I do not think so, Dion Noakes. I don't think I have a single TIE Pilot in the mix. No, I don't think so, Dion. I won't be selling one tonight, if that helps. What's on D? Let's see. Just a regular Boba Fett, Hong Kong Boba. Letter F is the Lily Letty Boba. I do not currently have any diecast mocks, sorry. Good night, Dion. Have a good night, buddy. Or Don. Am I supposed to say Dion or Don? I used to call you Rocksteady, but I can't help you there. That's changed. So much has changed. Brian Campbell takes over on T. That beautiful Luke Bespin. 575. Dion is how it's pronounced. There you go. Dion. Dion. I always thought it was Don. Dion Notes. Making it completely impossible for you to get a keychain at any Las Vegas establishment since the dawn of time. Very minor paint wear on the Letty Boba. I'll show him to you again. He's really nice, dude. The AT-AT driver is already at $400, I think. It's already at $405. Letter N is already at $405. But, like, really nice, dude. A little bit of the standard Lily Letty plastic discoloration of the torso there, but just minor. But look at how nice his chest is. He's really nice. He's way nicer than $360, I'll tell you that much. I don't have any droids or Ewoks complete right now, loose figures, I'm sorry. I'm always looking for collections. And I do pay a finder's fee. Been a while since I saw this many carded Empire Strikes Back on cards. Dude, I'm telling you. This is what I do. Watch Taco Tuesday, man. You'll see the best Star Wars in the world. Just spinning on wheels for some reason because I'm a maniac. Lots of times starting at $1. But yeah, those Empire Strikes Back cards are hard to find. If you got a buddy doing a run, you should tell him to get in here. Because, yeah, the Boba is a stunner for sure. Hard to get a Boba like that. Especially Lily Letty. Lily Letty's so tough, man. And I'm not picking on Mexico in any way, but Mexico is a much tougher place than America to keep something in good condition. Like, it's just, stuff gets beat up there. Especially toys, because so few people realize that toys are important down there, you know? Yes, everyone remember, bids over 100 must be a minimum of $5. It can be anything. It can be $50. It can be $100, but it's got to be a minimum of $5. And anything over $200 has to be a minimum of $10. It can be anything, $100, whatever, but minimum of $10. Do you have a 2-1B on an Emperor card? I don't think I do, buddy. I do not. But look at that. Here's one that nobody realizes is crazy ridiculously rare. But that is a crazy ridiculous rare card. The Zuckuss with the free revenge offer. 48-back Zuckuss. That's so freaking rare. It's crazy. But nobody notices. That's always one. Keep an eyeball out for. Because it's rare as heck. That's like a $900 card. And it's just a Zuckuss. But it's just a rare Zuckuss. Alright, let's call P and O and get you out a couple new ones there. P and O. Letter O is Kyle Bolenbaugh. Gonna win the Weequay. Letter O. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Yeah, of course, Sean. Happy to. And Kyle, it looks like you're going to win that beautiful Biker Scout as well. Letter P at 270. Going once, twice, 3 times. All right, folks, what do you want? You tell me. Pick out a character, and I'll try to grab the mock. Because I got 2 mock spaces we can fill up here. Letter O and letter P. Just write a name of a character you want, and I will look if I got a mock for it. And if I do, I'll put it out. Who knew this show was going to be interactive? Waiting on you to tell me what to do. Gonk. I don't know if I have a gonk. I have no gonk. Sorry. Jedi Luke. I don't think I have a Jedi Luke. You didn't come out to Return of the Jedi. Pick something on an ESP card. Be impressed with the ESP wonder. No Jedi Luke. There is a Jedi Luke on the IC for Life auction. You should go. Luke Stormtrooper, don't have one. Bosk, I do have. I got a beautiful Bosk right over there. How's the black paint on IG-88's bandolier? The carded one or the loose one? Loose one, probably. It's got a couple scratches on the black, dude. Here, check it out. Darth Vader, Brian Campbell says. Couple scratches on the lifted parts. Chuck Wagon wants that Zuckus. He just saw a Revenge Zuckus there. I don't know if I have a Stormtrooper. Let's do, I know for a fact I have Darth Vader. And I just had that Zuckus in my hand. There's Zuckus. There's a really nice Vader. So let's do Vader and Zuckus. What do you say? Zuckus is rare as heck. Best Spin Leia. There you go. I got a couple of those there. Alright, here's a Zuckus. This one's rare as heck, so I do have to put a high reserve on it. I am sorry, but it's like the hardest Zuckus in the world. Lily Letty Zuckus is harder, but more expensive. Unpunched, but the tab was sort of punched to put a tack in the wall kind of deal. So a little bit of tab wear there. But still technically unpunched. Great bubble, crystal clear, perfect on all sides. This is the Revenge Offer Zuckus, so really rare, 48 back. And I'm starting it off at $750. It's definitely worth $900. Revenge of the Jedi Zuckus. So we'll start that one off at $750. That'll be letter S. Or no, I'm lying to you. That's going to be letter O, as in olive. But yeah, 48 bag Zuckus. Rare as heck. And then here we go. 32 back Darth Vader in beautiful condition. I'm going to start him off at $500. Just because there's no reason to waste time with low balls on a Darth Vader. It's Darth Vader. He is unpunched. The card looks ridiculously brand new. It doesn't even make sense. Like, look at it. Look at the punch. It's never even been pushed over. Card looks brand spanking new. It is shockingly nice. They do not get better than that. Look at it. There is nothing wrong with it. I don't understand how that wouldn't grade immensely high. Look at the bubble. There's no swirling on the bubble, no scratching on the bubble, no dings, dents, cracks, scratches, anything. Perfectly sealed, perfect card. Absolute stunner. And you turn it around, and it's freaking 32 back. Which is bonkers. So there you go. Starting at $500. Shockingly nice Darth Vader. Look at him. Like, really freaking nice. Littlest piece of wear right there. Right there. But that's it. On the whole card, that little tiny nothing. Stunning piece. We already have a bid on it before I even put it up. But look at that. Even that is like... That's crazy. Like, look at that. It's never even been, like, bent over. Stunning card. And it comes in one of those weird Maliko cases. But they're cool cases. But it's just not the normal star case. But it's a stunningly amazing Vader. That's what I'm saying. The thing is like, you'll see a lot of Min on cards out there, but you won't see one after another, after another, after another that are rare ESPs like this, where I say, send it to grading. Send it to grading. It's just too nice. Send it to grading. Send it to grading, for sure. It's beautiful. That's letter P. That Zuckuss is a hard one. We got to have the right guy for that Zuckuss, but that Zuckuss is such a rare piece. Letter P, Darth Vader. There we go. Here's everything that's spinning right now. I'll go through everything and decide to call it something or other. The Vader is shockingly nice. That Zuckuss is so rare. Unbelievably rare. That Vader Min on card is absolutely lush. Sure enough. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I wish I could find... Like, if I had another regular one of my Min on cards somewhere, I'd grab it and show you, but... Look at any one of your Min on cards. The front of the bubble always has little scratches on it and circles on it. Can I see I? Yeah, of course, dude. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. That is the glow-in-the-dark R2-D2. That is not a glow-in-the-dark R2-D2. Vintage Mexican bootleg R2. He does not glow in the dark, even though he looks like he should. And the cool thing is he stands on his own, which is very rare for a bootleg. Sort of. But he totally looks like he glows in the dark, but he does not. Nope, definitely not. But he's really cool. That Darth Vader is just stupid. It's so nice. Alright, you want me to call some card backs? Well, let's call some card backs here. We'll get you out some new ones. Alright, we're going to call all the card backs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dustin Forrest and Mr. Wagon are in the lead. We're going to call all 4 of those card backs right now. Last chance to get in on those. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Ooh. We just got a new bid on letter X, so letter X is not being called right now. Letter X is not being called right now. Letter X is still live. It just got another bid. Can't believe I'm finally almost through the card backs with you guys. It's crazy. Had literally a million card backs. Alright, letter W is going to be an ATST driver card. Letter W. $77 back ATST driver. Letter Y is going to be a Paplu. Power of the Force. 92 back Paplu. And letter Z is going to be a Revenge of the Jedi. AT-AT Commander, letter Z. Yes, there is a poster on EI. I'll show it to you right now. It's an episode 2 Attack of the Clones poster. And letter E is a book. Book 5 in the X-Wing Wraith Squadron. No Jawa card back that I have right now. See the back of Z, yeah. Let me let it spin around here, bud. Z is a 48 back, unpunched. So it's the Revenge of the Jedi Admiral Akbar offer on letter Z. Alright, let me know anything you guys want to see. Dang, I brought down the starting bid on letter O a lot from where I wanted to start it at. It's a killer deal. Darren, no 12 backs in this lot. It was ESB out the wazoo, but no 12 backs. Sorry, bud. I got some 20 backs and 21 backs. What is the store sticker on letter N? I'll tell you. Kmart. The sticker on letter N is a Kmart sticker. All right, Andrea just wrote ready on some of these loose figures, so we're going to call the loose figures A, B, C, and D. We're going to start off with letter A. Any of those Probots? Nah, man. Sorry, Freddie. The only thing I got is I got Probots with entire play sets. If you want those, I could dig one out. Or I could at least have one for you for next week for sure. All right. Letter A is that TIE pilot right there going for $25 to Mr. Maglio, going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. All right, letter B is Boss Complete going to Bobby Lugo. Bobby Lugo, you always getting those Bosk. You got a Bosk army going on? Going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. All right, and then Mr. Maglio going to win that IG-88 for 25 bones, going once, twice, 3 times. Then that Hong Kong Boba going to Kyle Bowenbaugh, going once, twice, 3 times. Sold. You know what? Let's call some of these Lily Letty here. We're going to call that Boba right there. Letter F. He is at 400 bones. Double scar complete. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Nice Lily Letty double scar Boba. Sold. And we got a Lily Letty Leia Endor complete with the Grade Blaster. Beautiful condition. Letter G at 350. That's a steal of a deal to Mr. Freel. Steal the deal to Mr. Freel. I like that. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. It looks like Boba Fett is still alive. Eduardo Martins got in a bid right before the end there. So Boba Fett is still alive. ICCC's coming along great. I've got a lot of guest stars to release, but I'm trying to release them slow so that way there's, you know, anticipation. Plus, we got a lot more time left still. Still like 6 months before the show. We didn't get any bids on those bootlegs, but that's okay. I got a bootleg you're definitely going to bid on here in a second. If you want those bootlegs, you can feel free to write me. Make an offer. F is still alive. I'm going to put him back out there. F is still alive. Starting bid 250. Curious what he is. It's a low grade, semi-articulated vintage Mexican bootleg. It's this guy right here. Semi-articulated because his arms move, but his legs don't, and he's a vintage Mexican bootleg. And we'll save these for another time. That R2's great. I can't believe that didn't sell. That's okay. Okay, let me get you out some new stuff. Where do you find these rarities? Everywhere in the world. I pay a finder's fee, 10% finder's fee. If you find me a collection, let me know. I also travel anywhere in the world to buy Star Wars. I just got back from Mexico, hence the Lily Letty. Letter A, we're going to start off with an AT-AT driver. He's not the best of condition, but he will definitely drive your AT-AT. He is complete. Decent emblems, red emblems there. Scratch here and there. Tush scratch, but perfect for driving an AT-AT. And there you go. He will be letter A, starting at $1. Letter B, let's do a Bib Fortuna. Nice complete Bib Fortuna, starting at $1. Letter B. Letter C, nice complete Weequay. His cape actually is A little bit rough, but still starting at $1. You can't go wrong. Looks perfect from the front. A little bit rough on the tush there. Starting at $1. Letter C. And then letter D, Cuckoo Cachoo, a pink tusk walrus. He's got a nice pair of tusks on him. And he is a pink tusk. It doesn't show up good on the camera, but he definitely is in person. And holding that blue-black blaster like a gangster. Blaka, blaka. There you go. Letter D is the walrus. Cuckoo Cachoo. Okay. Letter G is going to be a burgundy Cape squid head. This is a Lily Letty. This is a hard to find variant. It will be starting at $450 like the last one that sold for $550. But this one will be selling for starting at $450. His squid tentacles are stuck on his baggie. There we go. Beautiful burgundy Cape squid, red Cape squid, 100% complete, all Lily Letty accessories. The cape is very nice, but it does like pull right there. Look, if you pull it out, so it is removable, but it also displays perfectly. So the best of both worlds right there. And there's his Lily Letty blaster. Look at how beautiful the blue eyes on these things are. Like a whole different color blue. But there's a burgundy Cape squid. Very nice. Starting at $450 on him. He's going to be letter G as in George. Okay. Letter H is going to be a Lily Letty C-3PO. He's going to be starting at $100. His limbs are definitely not the tightest in the world, but he has that telltale Lily Letty screw right there. That's how they used to put him together because they didn't have the rivet machine like we did. So he's starting at $100, which is a steal of deal for that. Decent chrome. And he does have that sweet, sweet screw. The Lily Letty telltale screw. He's going to be letter H. And then letter I is the bootleg I told you guys you'd definitely bid on. This one's going to be starting off at $350. It is a vintage Mexican bootleg Lily Letty Darth Vader. He does have his cape and his lightsaber, which is rare as heck. Starting off at $350. His cape is essentially a trash bag. But a certain kind of trash bag, so you know it's the right one. But there you go. I do have a Letty R2, but I already sold one tonight, brother. And I'll give you a Kaiser doll stand with that Vader, obviously. So he ain't gonna stand up on his own 2 feet. That is letter I, starting off at $350, that Vader. Alright, what else do you guys want? I'm going to call letter E, because that's been out for a while. Letter E is that X-Wing buck. It's going for $12. Nick Grooms. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Squid is on letter G as in George. Squid is on letter G as in George, dear. Alright, for letter E, we're going to put up this. This was the limited edition, I believe first edition, right? But it's the signed one. You had to pre-buy it in 2017 when it first came out. So it's an autographed edition, signed edition. And I think these ones sell for like 200 bucks on eBay. So we'll start it off at 170 bucks. Just so I don't lose my shirt on it. But it is Star Wars Thrawn by Timothy Zahn. And it's the special edition signed copy. So there you go. They're going for like 175 on eBay. Or no, they're going for 200 bucks on eBay. We're going to start it off at 175. I think the last one I sold for 250 bucks. So they go for good money. A little bit of dirt there, but I'm sure it can come off with a little bit of soap because it is a dust jacket. Yeah, Aaron, how much did you pay last time I put one up? And that's how much we'll say it costs. I don't remember. If you happen to remember, tell me. Hello, Rex. Do you want to come on TV for everyone? You're such a show-off. Come on. Here's Rex. Oh, my goodness. You should go puppy. Look over there. Look over there. Look at all the people out there on the interwebs. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So I love Star Wars toys, guys. Go see your mama. Go see your mama. Good boy. Yeah, somewhere around 200, 250. So there we go. We're starting it off at 175, or 170. You get a killer deal. Thanks, Aaron. Let me know if anybody wants to see anything here. I'm happy to show you. Got no bids on the vintage Mexican bootleg Darth Vader. And we got no bids on the Burgundy Cape Squid Head. Which I can't believe, but there you be. Let me know if you want to see anything. Bespin Security Guard has no bids. We're going to pull him down. And I guess we'll pull down the IG-88. I'll put you out 2 new Min-On cards there. It's okay if those are not your particular cup of tea. You'll see them in a later auction. I just put a mark on there to say they didn't sell for that starting bid. Somebody wanted a Bosk Mock. Bosk Mock. It's over here. All right. Letter H, yes, sir. Letter H is a Lily Letty C-3PO. Loose limbs, obviously. Pretty much all Lily Letty 3POs are loose limbed. Pretty good condition. Does have that Telltale Lily Letty flathead screwdriver screw back. He's starting at 100 bucks. But he's already at 110, so he's at 110 bucks. Alrighty, 2 new ones for letter S and letter U. Letter S. R2-D2, look at that. I found you guys a yellowing bubble. Out of all the things I've showed you tonight. Still really, really beautiful. Ugh, good. These star cases are murder. Beautiful bubble, no cracks, no dents, no dings, none of that scratching on the front of it, nothing like that. Absolutely exceptional. Bit of a yellow to the bubble. The R2 looks absolutely perfect inside. He is a sensor scope R2D2. This is a 65 back R2. Toys R Us sticker there. Got a little wraparound on the Toys R Us sticker, but the whole sticker's there. Unpunched. Absolute stunner right there. Starting off at $350. As an R2D2 with sensor scope. $350 starting bid. That's going to be letter S as in Sam. And as requested, Bosk. This is a 32 back Bosk, so debut card on him. Absolutely beautiful card. Oh god, these things are impossible to open. I know this one did have the tab tear at the top, but otherwise it was really, really nice. And you can't even tell from the front. Look at the front, can't tell. Or actually, it isn't a tab tear. There is no tear. There's a tiny bit of litho tear on the back right there from somebody pulling off the tab, but it does not go all the way through. There is no tear. Nice Toys R Us sticker. Beautiful bubble as always. No scratching, no dents, no dings, no breaks, no flattened parts, no folds, no cracks, no nothing. Absolute stunner right there. Bosk, and you flip it around and it's a 32 back debut card Bosk. Absolutely beautiful. Very, very special right there. And I have no starting bid on that because I haven't looked it up. So I will look it up right now and I'll tell you. 32 back Bosk. I just go into sold eBay items. 32 back Bosk. And I try to find one that's sold recently for in the same condition. Sold. Looks like the cheapest one for sale that doesn't look as nice as mine is $449. Let's start him off at $300. What do you say? $300 for a Bosk? I think that's a killer deal. $300, 32 back Bosk, starting off at $300. That's going to be letter U. Yeah, Star Wars Tracker just does a lot of the work for you, but you can look in Star Wars Tracker, that bid will track, or that price will track. Star Wars Tracker just pulls the bids for you from a bunch of different websites and stuff. It's a great product. Go to StarWarsTracker.com. You can still get it for the discount, for the IC discount, because it was released here on the Imperial Commissary by Jared Cope. He's a good member of the IC, but it was started here. So we get a old code. It's IC-2016, and it'll save you 33% a year on Star Wars Tracker because it was released here on the Imperial Commissary. Little top tip. Let me know if you want to see anything, if you have questions on anything. Happy to show you stuff. Eduardo Martin's already bid on the Bosk, so Bobby Lugo, you'd have to go a bit higher. Can I see G up close? Yes, sir. It's an older code, but it checks out. Yeah, absolutely. G is absolutely beautiful. The only problem at all with him is his cape is detachable right there, but it hides under there. It's just somebody took off the cape at one point. but it fits perfectly. He displays perfect. And I wouldn't even have known if I didn't tap him, to tell you the truth. But really nice cape. And the cape didn't bleed into his skirt, and usually these red capes bleed into the skirt. We gotta call that Boba Fett on F there. He's been spinning for a long time. Keep knocking over C-3PO here. Alright, we're going to call that Boba Fett, letter F. Excuse me. For Mr. Wilcox at 460. Going once, twice, 3 times. Lily Letty, double scar. Sold. Letter F. Alright, I'm going to try one more vintage Mexican bootleg with you guys. I don't know what the problem is with these tonight. They ain't moving. Here's a vintage Mexican bootleg C-3PO. Vintage Mexican bootleg C-3PO. He is semi-articulated, so his arms move, his legs do not. Nice C-3PO. He's going to be starting off at $250, vintage Mexican bootleg. And that chrome on there is very, very nice. And for a vintage Mexican bootleg, it's a heck of a thing to get access to that chrome. So, yes, I believe the poster is single-sided. Yes, the poster is single-sided. Just checked it. I just pulled it and checked it. That poster is single-sided. R2 Sensor Scope has no bids. That's crazy. Let me know if you want to see anything, folks. Happy to show you. Darren off Scovari wants that cool silver 3PO. Yeah, it's a good deal on R2 sensor scope. Letter S right there. Beautiful card, beautiful bubble. Good price. I'm going to pull down that Zuckus because you got to find the right guy for it, letter O. And we're going to swap out letter O for another carded figure. That Zuckus is rare, so definitely keep your eyes peeled if you're ever out hunting the wild. This one is a rare, rare card. You want to grab it if you see it. There's lots of people that do that run, and that's a tough run to complete because you need that card. How about a stupid nice Death Star droid? Look at this. Bling bling right there. We're going to put him up on letter O. He's a 21 back, so there's a Star Wars card with a 21 back Death Star droid. Absolutely stunning. Just look at it. Crystal clear bubble. Perfect Death Star droid. Perfect bubble. Absolutely perfect bubble. Look at that. And it's 21 back. So debut card for him as well. Rare card. That one's starting off at 650 bucks. 650 bucks. It should go for 750 to $800. Beautiful rare card right there. Starting off at 650. Letter O is an olive. Behold the spinning wheels of destiny and the beauty of the IC Taco Tuesday. It is 7:57, folks. If you don't see it out there, I ain't selling it. This is the last chance to get in on these killer deals from all over the world. Beautiful cards. Beautiful stuff. I'm going to run through them one more time, and then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to start calling them all. So we're going to start here with A, B, C, and D. We have a letter A is an AT-AT driver complete. He's at 20 bucks. Letter B is a Bib Fortuna complete. He's at 11 bucks. Letter C is at $6. Weequay complete. Letter D is at 26 bucks. Walrus Band complete. Letter E is the Star Wars Thrawn autograph copy limited edition book. Starting bid of 170. No bids yet. Letter F is the vintage Mexican bootleg Chrome C3PO. It's at 250 bucks. Letter G is the Burgundy Cape Squid Head Lily Letty complete. It's at 450. Steal of a deal there. Letter H is at 150. Darren Oscavari in the lead on C3PO Lily Letty variant with the screw back. That vintage Mexican bootleg Darth Vader has no bids yet. He's starting at 350. If you want to get in on that, the last one we sold here sold for I think 400 bucks. Letter M is the Hoth Rebel Soldier. He is currently at 210 bucks. Letter N is the AT-AT driver. He's at 435. Letter O has no bids yet, but I just put him up. That's that stunning Death Star droid starting at 650. Darth Vader 32 back is at 640. The R2 sensor scope has no bids. No Thrawn fans in the house? Nah, I hear you, dude. That's all right. I'll pop it up on IC2. Somebody will snag it up. Letter S is an R2D2 sensor scope. He just got put up there, but his starting bid of $350. Letter T is Luke Bespin 32 back. He's at $575 with Mr. Campbell. Letter U is at $360. That's the Bosk 32 back. Letter W is ATST driver 77 back card back, $6. The ATST driver tri-logo card back. Letter X is at $29. Letter Y is at $5. Paplu. And letter Z is at $15. That's the AT-AT Commander. And letter EI is the poster here. And it's currently at $36. Episode 2 poster. Attack of the Clones. Alright. We're going back to the beginning. I completely agree. Thrawn is my favorite character, actually, in all of Star Wars. We're going to start off here. At letter A, AT-AT driver. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Bobby Lugo taking it downtown. You need to get another one, Aaron, in case you want to read it twice. Next up, Bib Fortuna complete. Letter B at $14. The Chuck Wagon gonna take it down. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Whiskey, beans, biscuit, and lard. 4 basic food groups. Amazing technology. I am on an airplane currently traveling at 94 kilometers at 945 kilometers an hour. Up in the sky somewhere between DC and Reykjavik. All while following with no delay. That is cool. My first time joining one of these. Good fun. Having won something. What is the next step? You just wait, and Andrea will tag you. You'll get an notification on your Facebook, and it'll have your total. You pay the price for your just regular. You pay the basic price for whatever you bought, and then tomorrow my guys will send you a private message with your tracking number and the exact cost of shipping, and then you pay for the shipping, so that way it keeps it as low for everybody. But you don't have to do anything, man. You'll see a notification with your total. Weequay just got a new bid, so we're going to skip over to letter D. Walrus Man going for 26, going once, twice, 3 times. Mr. Shallender. Can I see H? Yes, sir. H is a Lily Letty 3PO. He's not the best condition in the world, certainly not the worst. He is loose like almost all of them I've ever seen are. But he does have that cool Lily Letty screw in his back. Very easy variant to tell. Very different than the standard Kenner right there. Alright, and then we're going to call that Vintage Mexican Bootleg Chrome C3PO from Mr. Oscavare. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Semi-articulated Vintage Mexican Bootleg 3PO. Next up, the Burgundy Cape Squid for Jason McKee. We're going to call that at $450. Good deal on that one, Jason. Congrats. Going once, going twice, going thrice. And a great variant. The gold is really cool on that C3PO. See, they had different rules, so that gold will probably kill you if you suck on it, but it is way cooler than the regular one. But it's probably toxic. Just FYI. C3PO Lily just got a new bid. Vintage Mexican Bootleg Darth Vader, no bids. So we're not going to go with that one. Alright, Hoth Rebel Soldier, 31 back, offerless. At 210, letter M. Right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Corey Wilson. Great card right there. Debut card on him. Next up, that beautiful AT-AT driver, letter N. Going once, going twice, going thrice. That AT-AT driver is just stunning. But if you want to talk about stunning, this next Darth Vader has to be in the conversation. He keeps getting bids, though. Death Star Droid has no bids, starting off at $650. If you want to snake a deal, bid $650 on that guy right there. You do good. Can't suck on our 3POs or drink out of Burger King glasses. It's tough living in 2020. Well, you still can. You have antibodies built up. It's like iocane powder with us because we grew up in the 80s. You can eat whatever you want. You'll be fine. We're going to skip over our R2-D2 sensor scope. We're going to go Luke Bespin here for Brian Campbell. R2-D2 sensor scope just got a new bid. We're going to go with Luke Bespin here at $575. Brian Campbell. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Just out of curiosity, what is with the timer? Okay. The timer is 15 seconds because even if you're in the same house as me, it takes at least 15 seconds lag for your comment to show up on my side. So with that 15-second lag, that means that when I hit the hammer, I do that 15 seconds until it's actually over, because that way if you put in a bid before I hit the hammer, then your bid will still count and it'll come in above where I put in the comment where it says it's sold. So it's just the way we keep track and account for lag. So that way if you bid and your bid shows up inside that 15 seconds, then you bid before I hit the hammer down. It would be impossible for you to bid after I hit the hammer down and make it within 15 seconds, even on the same Wi-Fi. So that's what we do it for. But it keeps it fair. And always remember, bid early, bid often. It's the only safe way. We got a 32-back Bosk going next. He's at $360. Mr. Fermani. It's his killer deal right there. Beautiful Bosk. Going once, going twice, thrice. 32-back Bosk is sold. All right, and let's do these card backs as the last wheel of death here. We're calling them all at once. Going once, twice, three times on the card backs. Sold. All right, and everything left currently has a new bid, so we're going to go back to them. All right, first up is the Weequay Complete at $7, going to Massey Michael, letter C. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. Next up is the Lily Letty C-3PO, going to Mr. Hatfield for $155. $155 on that Letty C-3PO with the screw in his back. Once, twice, three times. Sold. Next up, Darth Vader Min on card, 32-back. Beautiful Darth Vader, an absolute stunner, letter P. Just got a new bid, so we're going to skip over that one. Letter P is now at $670 with Brian Campbell. Get in your bids on that Darth Vader, guys. Nobody wants to miss out on that one. It's a stunner. And you're going to miss out on it because I'm calling stuff and going to eat tacos, so... All right, Mr. Oscavari on R2-D2, steal of a deal there, bud. Letter S at $350. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Alrighty, and then Sam Cobra on the Attack of the Clones Episode 2 poster here in the back. Going once. That poster right there. Going once, going twice, going thrice. Sold. All right. And then the last thing left is that Darth Vader, but we just got another new bid. It's back and forth between Oscavare and Brian Campbell. So you guys get your bids in. If you don't want to bid anymore or if you're out, please feel free to mention it. Currently it's with Brian Oscavare at $680. It's this absolutely stunning Darth Vader right here. We'll put him on the front and center. And he's at 680. Brian Campbell is out, so we're going to call it for Mr. Oscavare. Going once, twice, 3 times a lady. So. Thank you, Brian. Let me go get my tacos. All right, and that is it for tonight's show. The best show in the world. Tell your friends to come next week. We got tons of Empire Strikes Back carded left for next week. We got tons of Lily Letty, tons of awesome stuff. Show up next week. It's going to be a heck of a show again on Taco Tuesday here at the Imperial Commissary. Remember what it means to be a great member of the IC. You've got to teach. You've got to learn. You've got to grow the hobby. One last thing. Go over to IC4LifeCharity.org and please join the auction. Sign up for the auction. It's for a great cause. We need members like you to sign up so there's more people bidding. Lots of killer deals out there. Go get yourself a A-Wing Pilot Complete for $135 right now. That's craziness. Get on it. You need to buy those things. They're too cheap. I wish I could bid on them. I'd buy them myself. Otherwise, that is it for me. Thank you very much for being part of the Imperial Commissary, and thank you for hanging out on Taco Tuesday. Good night.